And just like that, we're back for another installment of the Try It Out Tuesday podcast. I'm Joey Ukrop. Oh, it's just me again. No Michael this time. He is out across the country, also doing a Try It Out Tuesday podcast. So we will have coverage from both ends of the country. So I'm still in Virginia, and for this installment, we go back to one of my favorite restaurants in Richmond, if not my favorite, in Richmond, Virginia. And again, it's kind of cheating because it's not trying it out because it's not new technically, but that's okay. This one's worth talking about on the podcast. So the place we went is the place I went is Alamo BBQ. It's located in Richmond's historic Churchill neighborhood, and it is an old kind of adobe gas station that's been turned into a barbecue place. And it's Texas-style barbecue. They say it's Texas meets Richmond, and they have a really expansive menu. They're open 7 days a week. Again, all outdoor seating, so it's perfect this time of year. It's been warm in the 70s the whole time. And it really offers a ton of options for those of you who are into barbecue, like myself. This is actually a place that I first fell in love with barbecue. So, how'd that happen? Through one item in particular, the Texas train wreck. So I'll get to the train wreck in a second. So for this installment of Try It Out Tuesday, I went on over to Churchill. I was actually going to run some errands out there, and I said, hey, you know what, let's stop for a little bit of barbecue. And I went there, and it was on a summer night, or I guess a spring night. And to be honest with you, the photo you'll see is from a different day, but it's the same. I got the same thing, so no big deal. So I got there right before they were about to close. They were about to close in 30 minutes, and it was a warm night in Richmond, and they have Christmas lights strung up in their really, really nice setting. And I go and I walk up, and I have my fingers crossed. Please still have pulled pork. Please still have pulled pork. Please still have pulled pork. And I go to place my order, and the guy in front of me, he gets pulled pork. Oh no, the girl he's with also gets pulled pork. Oh, come on. They're going to be out for sure. Lo and behold, I go to take my order, and the fellow taking my order, he was wearing a hat that said Michigan Farmer. I said, are you a Michigan farmer? He says, no, but my grandpa was, and he gave me this hat. And I said, that's good by me. Anyway, I ordered the Texas train wreck, and then I went to go sit down, and I waited, and also a homemade limeade, which I guess is unlimited refills on that, although I usually just take one. So I went back and I waited for my food, for them to call my name from one of the doors of the gas station, or the formerly gas station. So the food arrives, and I open up. It comes in a little styrofoam, like almost like a hot dog kind of tray. So what is a Texas train wreck? You're probably wondering. So the Texas train wreck is basically all the pieces of a great barbecue meal all compacted into one, very easy to consume package. No, it's not Soylent Green or anything like that. Or anyway, bad joke. So the Texas train wreck consists of barbecue baked beans, mac and cheese, with your choice of meats and barbecue sauce on top, as well as onions, jalapenos, and both wedged in by 2 slices of cornbread. And this is just it's just all the barbecue flavors, and you're able to, kind of pick and choose at what you want, and then it's just a meal all in itself, and it's $9. I just can't believe how good of a deal it is. So that plus a lemonade. Again, I was under I think $13 with a tip. No, I think I was at $14 with a tip. I mean, you're getting a meal. Say you're getting barbecue in San Francisco. I mean, you're looking at $22, $24, which I'll gladly pay. But for this, and it has that just spicy barbecue sauce that I think Michael would be a big fan of too, because I know he loves his barbecue sauce. Man, but getting to sit out there on a warm Richmond spring evening and just enjoying this thing out on the patio, it's damn good. It really, really is. So, of course, I got it, and I just sat there and just ate the whole thing and just polished it off, and I said, oh, wow, that's just amazing. So, if there's a spot to eat in Richmond, the other place, there's a couple more barbecue spots that get a lot of hype, but I think Churchill's Alamo BBQ is kind of the hidden gem of the barbecue scene. out here. If you're ever in Richmond, I highly recommend you go here. If you're in Richmond with me, I'm going to take you here. My good friend Kevin came in on a business trip. He had some company money. I said, we're going to Alamo. But the thing is, we went to Alamo, and he had like a per diem. We tried to order as much stuff as we could, and we couldn't even meet that per diem because it was just such a good value. Anyway, so Alamo BBQ in Churchill is a must go to, one of my favorite restaurants that I've ever been to. I recommend it. And so I'm sure the time is almost up because I can't blabber on much longer here. So my quick last piece of advice is get the Texas Trainwreck and make sure to try that homemade limeade. Anyway, that's all for this Try It Out Tuesday. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.